Hello, everybody. My name's Haden. This is my lovely co-host,
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm Jeremy Lapidus. You may
and uh,
recognize me from our other shows. How
and
you
this
doing?
is rounding third, or second episode of rounding third.
This is Rounding Third, our baseball show, hosted by me and Hayden. It's very exciting. We talk baseball. That's what we do here.
Mm-hmm. A lot of baseball, and a lot of talking about baseball. So,
And
Jeremy.
this is
Oh, sorry. I opened up Fangraphs, and then just the white. It's a very bright page, and then my face glowed. What were we gonna say, Jeremy?
said this was the first big week of baseball since the off season really quieted down. No, we had big is like an understatement because it's like an overstatement because there still wasn't much going on. But World
Pitchers and
Baseball Classic,
catchers reported.
pitchers and catchers, there was a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
You
a
want to
lot of
talk
fun
about
stuff.
first, Hayden?
You wanna? I mean, you mentioned it. You wanna talk about the World Baseball Classic? Talk about
Oh my God.
some of the groups in there. We could talk about some of these teams, maybe who we think maybe might make it out of the groups. I don't know how prepared you are to talk about the World Baseball
I'm so
Classic.
prepared to talk about them.
Are you so prepared? All right. So Jeremy, then if you're so prepared, who do you think is best to put up a run here?
Well, look, it's pretty clearly Dominican Republic.
Uh huh.
You can't put out a roster like that and not go on a run.
Mm-hmm.
It's a terrifying roster. I am not a fan of going against it. You know, yeah, that's the one that's gonna make a run.
Who, the Dominican Republic?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a pretty stacked team. When you have, I can't even remember their full roster. I'm trying to pull it up here. They're in, what pool are they in, Jeremy? Do you remember? Pool A or
they're
B?
Pool D.
Or Pool D? I went one too far then when I was looking at them. Pool D. That's Pool B. Okay, I guess I'm just not allowed to look at the World Baseball Classic pools because
They've
literally.
got Wander Franco, Julio Rodriguez, Juan Soto, Eloy Jimenez, Teoscar Hernandez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Manny Machado, Ketel Marte, uh, the corpse of Nelson Cruz and Robinson Cano,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, at pitching with Sandy Alcantara, Christian Javier. It's not a fun roster to go against.
No, not at all. I mean, I think that group in general, Group D, is great. I mean, you have the Dominican Republic where you have all that star power. Puerto Rico, I mean, you still have, you got Javier Baez, you have Kike Hernandez, Francisco Lindor, MJ Melendez in that lineup. Eddie Rosario and Christian Vasquez can do some stuff. Jose Barrios is going to start games for them. Edwin Diaz is going to close out games for them. They have a little bit of lack of depth, but hey, they have Stroman on their roster.
Yeah, I want to see if Israel can do what they did last time again. That was fun. Uh, no, went out there and they played pretty good. They made it pretty far. They made it at the group stage. I don't remember how far they actually made it, but
Jeremy, I hate to break it to you, but
it's not a good team.
that's not a good team. Venezuela is pretty good though.
And they're in Group D with Venezuela and
I think
Puerto Rico.
Venezuela is like one of the more underrated rosters in the World Baseball Classic. Personally,
Is Acuna playing, or
uh,
is he
yeah,
officially not?
he's announced to be playing.
Right. I just know there was some drama around whether or not he was playing.
You got him, Altuve, Arias, Miggy, Eduardo Escobar, Andres Jimenez. That is an infield. Then
Hmm.
you got Salvi behind the dish. Their entire roster is infielders. What?
What? Venezuela's?
Pretty much Altuve, Arias, Miggy,
They only have three outfielders.
Robinson Chirinos, Eduardo Escobar, Andres Jimenez, Omar Narvaez,
Yeah.
Salvador Perez, Luis Rengifo, Miguel Rojas, Hino, and Gleyber Torres.
They only have three outfielders and two catchers. And oh, they have three catchers. Sorry,
Yeah.
got three catchers and three outfielders. Uh, nine infielders,
Yeah.
and the rest is pitchers.
There's a lot of infielders. I'm assuming Escobar can play a little bit outfield. Uh,
Acuna, Peralta, and Santander in the outfield.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. That's a very not a lot of depth there, but still pretty good outfield.
And obviously, the U.S. is a good team. It
No,
always does.
no. I mean,
Uh,
they have Mike Trout. That guy's washed up.
Nick Trout, Mookie Betts, Kyle Schwarber, Ray Turner, Nolan Arenado. Team. Good team. Good
Good
team.
team. Good team.
You don't have Tanner Roark as like their number one pitcher this year either.
I mean, Wayno.
Clayton Kershaw.
I think the Roto is a little compared to like other teams. I mean, I guess not, just because like it's. I feel like there could have been better players, like better pitchers.
Right, but there always can. They just always opt out. I mean,
Well,
like,
but a lot
I
of
wouldn't-
teams aren't even like allowing their pitchers to play.
Right.
Like the Mariners didn't let a single starter.
Do they let Julio Rodriguez is playing?
No, like a starting pitcher. Sorry.
Okay, okay. Oh, like, remember very clearly in 2017, Tanner Roark was like pitcher number one
Mm-hmm.
for the U.S. And like, sure, that's when he was good, but still Tanner Roark. You have better options.
Yeah. No, Tanner Roark is. That guy made a lot of money. Do you want
Did
to
he?
play that game?
Yeah.
You want
Do
to
you
play
want
that
to
game?
play that game?
All right, let's play that game. Let me pull up his baseball reference. Okay. Before I even look, what is your guess for career earnings?
How many years did he play? I forget. Was it like 7 or 8?
9 years in the bigs.
9 years. Uh, career earnings. I'll give him like 50 million.
64 is my guess. I'm now scrolling. You're really close. 46.
Oh, dang.
I swear he would have gotten more. I thought that contract with the Blue Jays was bigger.
He went to the Blue Jays? I thought he went to the Reds and then fell off a cliff and never signed anywhere else.
He was with the Reds, but I think he got traded to the Blue Jays in like a cash dump.
Hmm.
I guess it was a 3-year deal. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He was a late bloomer.
Plus.
Ooh.
That doesn't matter. I always forget the how many teams make it out of each pool. Is it 2 or
I think it's 2.
3? Alright.
Let's do the research that we probably should have done before the show, but that's fine.
I did so much research before the show.
I know, Jeremy. You're always so prepared. I'm so prepared.
I know, right? I'm so prepared for
It's
everything.
2.
2.
It's
Alright.
so the group, like the runner-up for A, plays the winner of Group B.
Gotcha. Alright, who's the Cinderella?
Who's the Cinderella? Well, I mean, I guess. So, do you have the pools up?
I do have the pools up.
Do you want to
me do
predict
them?
who's winning
Yeah.
the pools? Okay. I'm gonna go probably in Pool A. Let's start Pool A, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Panama. And Cuba doesn't have all the Cuban players, does it?
Really? I thought they did.
I
Let's
mean,
see.
they have some. I can't remember who's all actually playing for Cuba because I know there's a lot of Cuban ball players
There's a lot of Cuban ball players.
who aren't
Of course,
actually
it's-
playing for Cuba. Like,
it's mostly non-major leaguers.
yeah. Uh,
Got Cespedes apparently. I thought he was gone.
nope. He is, of course not. Angel Simmons made the Netherlands roster. This is, I think, is this the weakest group, Jeremy?
Absolutely.
I think.
Oh, maybe B.
Uh,
Either A or B. Oh, it's A. It's definitely A. I don't know what I'm saying. A is the weakest group.
I mean, listen. I'm gonna have to go Panama.
A?
And I'm genuinely just trying to find a picture on one of these teams that I recognize the name of. That is how I'm deciding this. I mean, Panama and let's do Chinese Taipei. Why not?
All right. I'm gonna go with Cuba, uh, Italy. I don't know
Cuba
why.
and Italy, we're both just no overlap there.
Yeah. I'm
Who do you
going
have
with
winning
Cuba and
it?
Italy.
Cuba?
Yeah.
You have Cuba winning it?
Yeah.
Alright. What about Pool B, Jeremy?
Pool B, we're gonna go with Japan and South Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Australia will be, could be a dark horse there, but yeah. What about Pool C?
The U.S. and who? No, I didn't really look past the United States in this group, quite honestly. uh, U.S. is gonna win this group. They're gonna take Canada along with them.
Let me look at the Canada roster. Actually, no, I remember the Canada roster. I'm going USA and Mexico.
All right.
And then for Pool D, what do you got?
The Dominican Republic and Venezuela.
Dominican Republic and Venezuela as well.
Yeah.
Look at us. Who do you think the finals is going to be?
It's the winners don't play each other. So does D play C? Is that how it works? A
Uh,
plays
A plays C.
A plays C and D plays B.
Yes.
So it's first,
Well,
second.
no, it's not necessarily. It's they cross. It's quarterfinal one is Pool B runner up, Pool A winner, right? Does that make sense? Quarterfinal two is Pool A runner up, Pool B winner. Quarterfinal one winner plays quarterfinal three winner. Quarterfinal two winner plays quarterfinal four winner. So it's gonna be probably a C versus D finals.
Right, that's what I think it'll be. I think it'll be the U.S. versus the Dominican Republic. I just wanted to make sure that math would work out because, you know, it's a lot of math to math.
I mean, technically, yeah, it can happen. I'm gonna go Japan and Venezuela.
Right.
Gotta be bold. I don't think any of these top teams, I mean, they are really good.
I think the Dominican Republic is just too good.
Yeah, Dominican Republic is really good.
I think that's what it comes down to. I think they're just too good. It's not
Yeah.
fair.
I think Japan versus them would be interesting. Like Japan's always good in the World Baseball Classic
But yeah, Japan's
and
good.
the Olympics. Yeah.
I'm excited. I love the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. No, it's a blast. This is gonna be like the first one that I actually watch. Cause like I wasn't into sports during the last one, so here we are now. Uh, and we have a ton of baseball to watch, which is really just the best part about it. You just get to
It's back.
watch like
It's coming back.
high level games before like the season starts. It's great. The championship is in Miami, Florida, Jeremy.
Going?
No. I think it's like during spring break.
I'll be down there.
I won't. Anyways, Jeremy, would you like to move on to our other segment that we had planned?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to lead off, or should you want to explain it?
Remind me what segment that was.
That is the two free agents
2, yes.
and where they
Yes.
are going. And
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I picked 4.
Okay, we
I
can
forgot.
do 8. Let's do 8.
I
Why
forgot, I
not?
forgot what number you said, so I picked 4 that looked interesting to me.
Okay, I mean, we can do 8. You know,
We'll just, yeah.
or we can do 4. I don't know. It's up to you, man.
We'll just go
We'll
until
just
you
go
feel
with
like
it.
stopping.
Let's do
We'll
it.
just go.
Let's do it. All right. You wanna lead us off, Mr. Jeremy?
I do. I want to start with a good baseball player, fun person to watch play, Josh Harrison.
Ooh.
Josh Harrison is still a free agent.
Mhm.
Now, Josh Harrison, at this point in his career, he's played for a lot of teams. He's a really solid bench piece.
Uh-huh.
You throw him out there, he can play almost every position. He can play it at a pretty high level. So I'm looking at a contender that doesn't have a lot of infield depth for him. Uh, Maybe like the Astros sign him to a cheap deal. And maybe on the other spend, the Astros. I wrote down the Astros or the Twins.
The
I was
Astros
looking
are the
down
Twins.
the infield depth for those teams is not very deep. Um, he can play anywhere in the infield. He can play outfield for you. Solid bat, solid fielder. I think he'd fit. I think he's looking for a contender though. That's why I went with the Astros.
I really like the Astros. Now that I'm like looking at their roster, I really like it. I think I'm a little worried because I think they have Mauricio Dubon, who kind of fills that role a little bit. But I think he really fits on the Twins, too. I think that was a really good pick. Good job.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Of course, that was a really good pick. I like that. Am I going next? Is that how we're doing this?
Yeah, we'll go 1-1-1.
We'll go
just
1-1-1-1, and until you're out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or until you want to stop.
Okay. I have a guy who was really good last year. And he's kind of old. He's 34. He's 34, He's been in the big leagues a long time. And I'm genuinely surprised that it is February. Pitchers and catchers are reporting, and this guy's unsigned. I think there's an immediate need on multiple teams for this guy. And, I'm just going to come out and say it. It's Elvis Andrus. Now, I don't think he's going to be as good as he was last year. 100%. I don't think he's going to be as good as he was last year. But, I mean, when you look at, look at the Angels. They're having Luis Rengifo as their shortstop. And I don't think that's... If they're actually adamant about contending this year, what's an extra, 5-10 mil going to do? Like, hurt the bank of Artie Moreno. Like, come on. Throw that money out and go get, be in the playoffs. I think that's a really good signing for them if they go ahead and do it. Then, we run into the issue of, what are we doing for Rengifo? But that's besides the point. Another good landing spot for him. I mean, just obviously they're going to give him money to play. This isn't going to be a minor league deal. Boston, Trevor Story's out. Uh, you've got Kike Hernandez there right now. I think he's still in his best when he is not an everyday player. I think he is like the kind of guy where he plays 5 out of the 7 games a week, and is just plays a different position every single day. I think that's what his best role is. And having Elvis Andrews in that lineup, it's makes it a little bit better. I think they're a little bit better of a team. Maybe trade him to a contender at the deadline. Uh, yeah, I don't know, man. I think those are like kind of two good landing spots for him. I'm genuinely surprised that he's still not signed. Uh, but what do I know? I just talk about baseball. I don't actually do baseball.
Next guy on my list, another guy that had a really good season last year. Jurickson Profar, still a free agent over there. Um, he's just like he isn't gonna demand a huge contract,
Yeah,
and he's not gonna demand a starting everyday role. Again,
I think
you're right.
I think he's a starter. He's a regular.
He's a regular, but on some teams he wouldn't be. No,
Yeah.
I was thinking the Braves would sign him to a cheaper contract. If he's been out here for this long, Braves have really shallow outfield depth right now. Outside of like their top couple guys, yeah, the Braves don't have many people in the outfield. Oh wait, I missed like 3 people. Okay, I take that back. Uh, wow, why did I think they had no outfielders? What was I looking at?
I don't know.
Ignore me.
You're
That was
good. I
that
mean,
was stupid.
I still like the move to the Braves. I think you kind of lengthen that bench. Uh, I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think they
Maybe.
have. I think they have too many people. There's too many cooks
Well,
in the kitchen.
what was I looking at that I said the Braves? Why did I?
You know who I like? Same
What's
division,
that?
Jeremy.
What's that?
I like him on the Phillies.
Yeah.
Harper's not gonna be back for a bit. Give him the 1 year deal. Toss him a bag. Jeremy,
Yeah.
we
Yes, Haden?
missed some news.
News did we miss?
So I'm looking at. I hate to break it to you, Jeremy. Your buddy, your first one, Josh
Did he,
Harrison.
he signed like an hour ago?
He signed on the 29th of last month.
Bro, I
one
was
year, $2
doing
million deal
too.
with the Phillies.
I literally did the research 4 hours ago. It was on the MLB.com list of free agents that have not been signed yet.
You gotta go use Fangraphs. Don't trust MLB. Fangraphs.
What?
Fangraphs. This is the greatest ad for Fangraphs ever. Fangraphs is the greatest site of all time. But no, I still think that's. I mean, I think that's a good signing by them. Ooh, I like that.
That sucks.
He
I
looks some
did.
profile on that team though. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, let's
Let me double check the
Muto.
rest of my guys on Fangraphs.
Oh, did you not? I mean, Erickson's still a free agent.
Right.
It's just go to roster resource and then go down to 2023 free agent tracker, and then go from signing status all to unsigned, and then you'll
Okay,
have
gotcha.
a great list. That's what I'm just going off of here.
Alright, gotcha. Cool. Alright, I'm ready. Who's your next guy?
Who's my next guy? You know, I think you're not gonna like this one. Actually, I have. I don't know if you are aware of this, Jeremy. But the Washington Nationals have this really young catcher named Kybert Ruiz. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he is he's a budding young catcher, but he could use some advice on like kind of how to carry himself as a big league catcher, if that makes sense. Uh, there's still, I don't think you're getting the most veteran of guy. I'm not saying go get Robinson Chirinos, but I would get a guy who can still trade, maybe later this year if they're still looking for some catching depth, and that's Gary Sanchez.
All right.
I think Gary Sanchez would hit nukes in Nats Park. And I think, having him with a timeshare behind the plate, let Riley Adams go to AAA. Because I don't think Riley Adams is a big league catcher. I think he's solid. He's your third catcher.
All right, I just looked at the rest of my guys. All of them were signed. That's really disappointing.
Well, I mean, let's hear who'd you have? Who do you have, Jim?
I had Trey Mancini and Andrew Chafin on my list.
I think Andrew Chafin just got signed.
He got signed 2 days ago.
Yeah. And then
Mancini got signed a little while.
Yeah, Mancini was a minute ago. I'm surprised MLB's got him still there because he's been a Cub for a minute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that news too.
Yeah, what do you think of Mancini on the Cubs?
I don't hate it. I was looking down the Cubs roster. I was like, they don't need him. But
yeah, I don't know what the Cubs are doing, man. I'm gonna be honest.
When I was looking for places for him, I was like, "Ooh, the Cubs might be nice." And then I looked down the roster. I was like, "They got so many people.
There's so many people,
what he does.
And they're all like none of them are good." I mean, like it's like my thing with the Cubs, and I feel like is they just threw a bunch of mid at us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's just a bunch of like just average guys. No one who's like truly elite. I think Nico Horner can be truly elite. But you're getting down to the depths of that lineup. You got Tucker Barnhart. You got Eric Hosmer. Now those are big leaguers. They're not big leaguers on a contending team though. They're kind of like your second rate regulars.
Right.
Which I mean, hey, go get your money, get your bag. Yeah, no, I don't have high hopes for this Cubs team. Sorry, Grandpa. Also, hashtag free Yon, man.
Yeah?
I want Yon back on the Nats. If Yon was a free agent, I would literally be harassing Mike Rizzo to get him to sign him. Yon Gomes is a Nationals legend. Who was the other one?
Andrew Chafin.
Andrew Chafin, where'd he go?
He went to the Diamondbacks.
Oh, I love that deal.
I wrote him down for the Yankees because they need a little bit of bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
But Diamondbacks is nice. Yeah.
Jeremy, who wins the NL West?
The NL West?
Yeah. Who wins that?
It's gonna be the Dodgers.
It's gonna be the Dodgers. The Dodgers who
lost a piece or two this offseason, but
a piece or two.
Still have about 10 other pieces, and I think they'll be fine.
I'll admit, this is not a lineup of Dodgers past. Oh. What is this? What is this? Is this breaking?
Don't know.
Oh no, never mind. It's 3 days
really
ago.
loud.
It's 3 days ago. Never mind. I was really excited. David Peralta signed a 1-year deal with the Dodgers. I missed that. I don't know how I feel about this roster. I'm gonna be just completely honest.
Still be good.
They're gonna be good. It's just not the Dodgers anymore. You know what I mean? They're not like that juggernaut 111 win team. I would be surprised if this team won 100 games. I honestly, Padres might be better than them.
Maybe. We'll see. I doubt it.
I don't know, man. I really like this Padres roster. up until I see Seth Lugo is projected to start for them, and then I don't like that Padres roster. I think the Diamondbacks will be really special this year, though.
Yeah, it'll be good. You keep saying that, and I believe you, because you're good at baseball stuff.
Not really, but okay. I don't know. I'm excited for baseball to be back. I'm gonna watch so much baseball.
I'm like unbelievably disappointed right now.
Why?
I had like done a good amount of
Research?
roster scouring
Uh-huh.
for this, and everyone was already signed. Ugh. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of good free agents out there
There's
right
no
now.
good free agents.
You got a lot of starters who, like, I mean, honestly, like, Nats, toss a bag at Chris Archer, man. Like, just do it. You got Tyler Naquin, Brad Hand, Archie Bradley, Luke Voigt is an option. Edwin Rios was like everyone's like, oh my god, guys, like this guy, like, got non-tendered. This guy's gonna get like, might be sneaky good next year, and he just hasn't been signed. Matt Moore.
Dylan Bundy's still out there. I know
Dylan
he
Bundy?
didn't have a
Yeah. No, there's a couple
best
good.
year, but just go sign him. Maybe the Cardinals go out and sign Dylan Bundy.
Yeah, no, there's still some decent guys out there, honestly. Like, I think, what was the funny thing I saw? I saw, like, one idea I really liked, and it was, like, now they did, like, a free agent, like, draft.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of at the beginning of the offseason. Draft a team based off the current free agents. I don't think, I mean, that would be, who's first overall in that scenario?
Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar? Yeah,
I don't
probably.
know, man. There's like no one.
There's no one. Michael Waka.
Alcides Escobar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my D. Strange Gordon. Hunter Strickland.
Robinson Cano. Get him.
No. He's playing the WBC.
Yeah.
Who do
He's
you...
on the Dominican team.
Do you think... I'm trying to think. Do you think any of, like, these, like, veterans that are, like, not on teams, that are, like, on the World Baseball Classic teams, do you think any of these guys get, like, contracts because of it? Like, Robinson Chirinos is, like, a guy that's, like...
If they ball out, and I mean ball out.
Like, Yoenis Cespedes pops off.
Yoenis Cespedes is not getting another chance. He basically just stopped showing up to baseball.
I think it would be really funny if Yoenis Cespedes hits, like... I'm trying to think how many games are these teams playing?
I don't know. But
He hits, like, 10 home runs in the World Baseball Classic.
Cespedes will hit like 3 home runs, but they'll all be 500 feet. So...
He'll hit 10 home runs and have, like, some outrageous World Baseball Classic. And then everyone's going to be clamoring for him to get signed. And then, like, some injury's going to happen in, like, April. He's going to get a minor league deal. In a week, he'll be on the big league roster. He'll suck for a month and then get released.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be it's the easiest $1 million Yoenis Cespedes has ever made. But yeah, I don't know. Dude, is there anything else you wanted to talk about, Jeremy?
Today?
Today.
Joe Ross is officially not a national.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
This happened like last week.
Uh-huh. No,
Sad.
I was talking to my dad about it. I was like, Joe Ross is about to be like America's ace. He's gonna the Giants are gonna tap into something, and he's just gonna be otherworldly, and we're all gonna hate it, but also love it.
Yeah. I'm a Joe Ross fan for life. If he balls out, I'll buy a Joe Ross Giants jersey.
I mean, I'll buy one too. I'll go on the record and say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so pissed at MLB right now.
Oh,
Like,
you want to talk about the runner on second rule?
yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Is that why you were mad?
Oh, I'm mad at their website.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Like,
mean, yeah, that's just their website. So the runner on second rule, I was surprised. I feel
I
like
don't.
players and fans have completely opposite opinions of this rule.
Okay, so I don't hate it,
Uh
right?
huh.
Like, I don't like love it. You know, when a game gets to inning number like 12 or 13, go for it. I think the rule should be tweaked a little bit so that it's runner on second starting in like the 12th inning. If a game gets to that point, then yeah, just go and then go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
do that. But let them play a little bit of extra baseball for the first couple. See what happens.
I think you lose a lot of the spectacality in the sport. Like I think, like the 18th inning, like home run, like walk off home run, where you just play 2 full games of baseball and you're just exhausted. I think that you lose that, and I think that's a little upsetting. But I mean, I don't mind it. Like I know, like probably stadium workers are loving it. You know, I think everyone but the fan loves it, and honestly, I think it's such a niche thing where it's not even worth like putting up a fight over it. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
I
it's like the games. Like I don't know, man. I can't word right now, but you know what I'm saying. Like it's just such a small thing that happens so rarely that it's just not worth complaining about.
I think it'd be perfect if it was just tweaked a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Because look, I go there. I enjoy watching baseball.
Uh huh.
I'm not gonna sit down and watch 16 hour. I'm not gonna sit down and watch a 16 inning baseball game. Right? Like that's just a lot. That's like 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, depending how the innings go.
Yeah, probably a little bit more.
No, that is just too long.
Yeah.
I understand when I go to a baseball game, I'm saying I'm gonna sit there for 3 to 4 hours, maybe more, and enjoy this game. If I get to hour 6 and this game is not over, that is when I start to be like, come on, guys, let's let's just do something at this point. You know,
Yeah.
it's just it gets to a point where like even as a baseball fan, it's too much.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think a lot of the rule changes though are meant to speed up the game.
Do you
I
imagine
mean,
if the game we went to with Shane what took went into like the 13th inning?
he would hate it.
He would hate it so much.
I still can't believe he like hated that game. That was a fun game.
It was a fun game.
The Soto massive home run, Julio, and like just the crowd antics. I thought that was a blast of a game. I
Yeah.
But win some, you
But
lose some.
Shane would have just walked out.
Yeah.
That went into extra innings. That's my point.
Yeah.
Some people do. That's why the rule's there
Mhm.
in the
For
game.
Shane.
Shane.
For Shane.
Shane wrote the MLB headquarters and was like, if you won't change your website, at least change the rule.
And they're like, you know what? He's got a point. And they changed the rule. Yeah, no, MLB does a terrible job. You know what it probably is it's not like the team hasn't confirmed it. If that makes sense.
Mm.
Like it
Done.
hasn't. The deal hasn't been made official. It's probably still pending a physical or something like that.
Oh well.
Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Lost a lot of them today.
It's okay. We'll just bounce back harder tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh.
What?
Dylan Bundy to the Nats. That's what's
No,
happening.
no, Chris Archer to the Nats.
Both of them.
Oh,
Really beef up that starting rotation.
I thought that was a good. What's it called? What was I gonna say? I
No
think
idea.
I think I like the rotation. The more I look at it, I'm like, okay, I like it more than I did last opening day. I like it a lot more
Really?
than I did like last opening day.
I mean, last opening day was awful, but
They
it's not
had,
a good rotation.
well, yeah, I mean, but like you gotta know, like Corbin's not there, like past next year, and like Cade Cavalli can show out. Uh, what's his face? Not Cade Cavalli. Mackenzie Gore is there now. Josiah Gray is chilling. Who's the Nats' number 4 starter?
Did Wanadone? Because that sucks.
No. Didn't they DFA? Or not DFA, non-tender Fetty? Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so. Trevor Williams, they're like one off-season addition. Yeah, no. Trevor Williams is really good. Their bullpen is going to be really good, Jeremy. I don't think you understand like how good this bullpen is.
Rosberg, he's not gonna play.
No.
Corbin, Josiah, Volley, Williams, Gore.
Yeah.
You're right. That's actually a lot better than I thought it was.
Like that's a pretty like Trevor Williams is like not amazing, but he's like a solid starter. I don't I just I cannot express how much I love this bullpen, Jeremy.
The Nats bullpen?
Yes.
Why?
Kyle
Why?
Finnegan,
Okay.
Victor Arano, Carl
Alright.
Edwards Jr.
I like Carl Edwards Jr.
You don't like Kyle Finnegan?
I love Kyle Finnegan.
You don't like Victor Arano?
Don't know who that is.
Ooh. Victor Arano, he is the king of like having like 8 really good bullpen appearances and then having the one blow up.
Hmm.
Where then like
Sounds
his
like a good guy.
ERA looks terrible.
Hmm.
But he's like really good.
Alright. Paolo
know,
Espino in
Paulo
there?
Espino, Erasmo Ramirez, you know those two. And then Hunter Harvey has like one of the best fastballs in baseball.
Tanner Rainey is about to lead the league in saves.
Tanner Rainey is about
Nationals.
to lead the league in Tommy John. Because he is out with Tommy John, Jeremy.
Aw.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got Jordan Weems, who's gonna weem everyone.
Thad
Gonna,
Ward was like their Arizona Fall League
gonna
claim.
walk up and weem on every single player.
If
in
you
the
say the
MLB.
word "weem" one more time, Jeremy, I'm going to punch you.
You're not a fan of Jordan Weems?
I'm not.
Oh?
No. They also have Mason Thompson, Andres Machado, Jordan Weems, Sean Doolittle, Zach Brzezinski, I think is how you say his last name, and then Matt Cronin. Those last two are going to be really good for the Nats for a really long time. Yeah. I'm really excited about the Nats' bullpen for the next, like, 3 years.
Hmm. Alright.
Especially once they get, like, the whole, like, what's it called? That whole, what's it called? Oh, yeah, analytics. Once they figure out how to use those.
They're never gonna figure that out.
It
You know
is. It was. I think I'm gonna have to send you this. Like, so you know how like Austin Voth
that. Hmm.
went over to the Orioles after he was with the Nats. Yeah. Have you like heard about all the stuff he said about like their analytics?
You told me at one point that you told me what he said, but
Yeah, you forgot. Well, no, and then like the Brzezinski guy, he was talking about like, he was like, Jesse, the Washington Post Nats writer, Jesse. He was like, I'm blanking on his last name. Uh, anyways, he was talking about like how he came to him and he was like, yeah, man, like I'm learning about all these analytics now. Like all like the just even just like the base terminology for the stuff. It was just how quickly you can completely revamp everything is going to be amazing, and I think I'm really excited about the future of the Nets. If they
When's that
actually,
gonna happen? Is that gonna happen after Rizzo gets fired?
I don't think why would he fire Rizzo?
It won't.
I think if Rizzo can like properly adapt, right?
Rizzo has had every opportunity in the world to adapt.
Yeah. No, you're right. But I mean, hey, it got him a ring.
Yes, it
Uh,
got him a ring because they drafted like 3 times #1 overall. And then they hit on generational talents a couple
yeah.
times.
And then they also had Max Scherzer.
Yeah, like they what they did, what the
Uh,
Nationals did, what Rizzo did, what he was like, I've seen this guy play somewhere else and he was really, really good.
huh.
That's what they did. And then they got lucky by drafting people that did not need to develop.
Yeah. I mean, it really helps when you have Juan Soto and Anthony Rendon on that roster. And Trey Turner. Uh, One of the things I do like about that so much is they quite literally, like, for a lot of those players, like, got every last bit of juice out of all of them as they could. Anthony Rendon, Steven Strasburg, Anibal Sanchez, Patrick Corbin, Howie Kendrick, Kurt Suzuki. They just all, just after that, were just gone.
Yeah.
He quite literally destroyed Sean Doolittle's arm.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. Remember when they had Trevor Rosenthal on that team?
I do remember that. And then they cut him because he couldn't throw a strike to save his life. But that dude could touch 100.
He could. Like, Tony Sip. You remember Tony Sip? When Tony Sip was in there? There was the, I don't know if you remember this. There was like the Kimber rumors during spring training. Like the Nats were like interested in Kimbrel, and then they signed Tony Sip.
He's better.
He was not.
Tony Sip better.
Ow. Fuck. I just crushed my hand on accident.
No, that's not good.
Yeah. That hurt. Okay. Jeremy, is there anything
By
else
the
you'd
way.
like to talk about?
No.
Outside of Tony Sip. Do you want to discuss Tony Sip's career with me real quick?
Okay. I'm good.
Oh,
You want to talk about Tony Sip's career? You want to talk about Tony Sip's career?
I mean, we're talking about Tony Sip's career. I mean, we're already here. A nice 11-year career. Solid. A career 3.72 ERA.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm trying to see what his career ERA before he went to the Nationals was. Okay. It's not much worse. Okay. Man, Tony Sip had another one in the tank. I'm telling you. Tony Sip had one more in the tank.
You're right. He did.
He what he did is every other 2 years. So what is? Oh man, 2021 was Tony Sip's year. Just no one signed him. He would have been elite. I'm telling you, man. No. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
2015, 1.99 ERA with the Houston Astros. 2016, 4.95 ERA with the Houston Astros. 2017, 5.79 ERA with the Houston Astros. 2018, they still believed 1.86 ERA. with the
Okay.
Astros. 2019, 4.71 ERA. He's back to his old ways. I'm telling you, once every 3 years, Tony Sipp is a generational pitcher, which means 2024, watch out. Tony Sipp is coming back.
I can't argue against the stats.
Can't argue against the stats.
Just straight numbers.
Hashtag analytics. Fangraphs, watch out.
All right.
Jeremy,
Well,
do the outro.
thank you everyone for tuning in to Rounding Third, live on our YouTube channel, the Triple Threat Show. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Jeremy Lapidus, co-host of Rounding Third, joined tonight and as always by
Haden Raymer.
Thank you so much for tuning in.